Hi everybody. I just wanted to pop on here. I have, about three or four patterns that I wanted to cut out, and I usually like to just cut them all out at once and be done with it so I can just sew. I'll probably only get through one pattern on this live because it does take me a while. I'm not fast at it. They're patterns that I've never cut out before. So I just thought I would get on here. We can chat. You can ask me questions. I am not a professional by any means when it comes to cutting out patterns. I do use my rotary tool a lot, and people are like, you're going to cut your fingers off. Hasn't happened yet. I'm pretty careful with my rotary cutter. It's quick for me. I am good at it, so don't freak out about my rotary cutter skills. Hi, everybody. Yay! I figured if people were just hanging out today in their sewing rooms or cleaning their houses or at work, they can pop those earbuds in. We can chat. Hi, everybody. I just got back from a week-long vacation on the beach. It was fabulous. My son broke his arm, which stunk on the very first day we were there. He's getting surgery on it tomorrow. But other than that, the vacation was fabulous. Now we're back. It is snowing outside in Colorado. I'm freezing. I want to be back at the beach. So, and my basement is freezing, which is why I'm wearing a hat. So that's just how it goes. Awesome. I figured other people might be doing the same thing as me. So let's get into it, right? Let me see what kind of angle we can do here. I have my heat press in the back, and my cutting table right here. Hopefully this is good. Oh gosh, the whales visiting our boat was totally insane. We were in Newport, off of Newport Pier, and then whales don't usually come up to the boats like that. They say it happens once every year, if that, to them. So we were that one time a year where they got visited by the whales, and it was super cool. It was super awesome. Okay. All right, I will try and keep up with the comments. How many times do you make a pattern before you almost memorize it? You know what, Robert? Anymore, I only make a pattern a couple of times because I have so many videos to pump out. I rarely repeat, but because I do so many patterns, I don't tend to memorize it because I have all these different patterns going through my brain and I don't remember what was what. So I always have to have the pattern pulled up there for me to refer to. Oh, you have the same heat press? That's awesome. Hello. Finished making muffins. I want a muffin, Bonnie. All right, so I am going to try I don't have the front page, but I have this one printed out. It's the Winterberry Wallet by Blue Collar. I've been seeing it. I think it's super cute. I'm kind of into making a wallet and a couple of bags per week because I like the variety. And she gave me permission to show you guys this one, so I'm super excited. What I do when I cut out a pattern, I'll go over it real quick. I got my pattern pieces all cut out here. I always print off my cutting chart. I like to have my cutting chart like physically printed off. I have a pen and I mark beside, all of them. I know that Lauren Mormina like puts Scotch tape and marks on hers. That's fabulous too, because then you can erase it. And then I like to print off a picture so that has all the wording on what's what, so I can see as I'm cutting out, okay, this piece is going here, that piece is going there. That just kind of helps me figure it all out. Kathy, will I be doing the Hitchhiker? I'm not sure about that one. I don't know who that one is by. I don't know. Okay, so this is going to be my main outside body piece. So we'll see if I can talk and work at the same time. This is different than like sewing. You know? Oh, I think I have a piece I was supposed to, yep, I have a piece I was supposed to tape together. Hi, Kalisha. Hi, Brittany. Hi, everybody. What fabric am I using? This is, what is this one called? This is Art Gallery Fabrics. Sharon Holland is the designer, and the collection is Bookish. It's really pretty. It's got kind of some little bit of writing on it in the background. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. So I'm using this for my exterior, and then I'm doing this for my inside. I think it'll be really cool. And then I need some kind of vinyl for my accent pieces, because this is mostly a cotton wallet with a like vinyl or cork tab and accent. So I think that's what I'll do for my first one to try it out. What temp do I have my heat press set to? It's a good question. It's at 290. Is it all the way up? It's at 290 right now. I don't know the right heat for things. I kind of play around with the different heats. Okay. So let's see. So this is the main body, one exterior fabric. And then which way is it going? So I think I want it going with the writing going this way and like that. All right, here we go. Main body, and this is the slip pocket. Slip, no, this is the main body, one exterior. All right, here we go. Again, I've never cut out this, so I may be going back and forth quite a bit. So I do use my rotary cutter for most things that aren't sharp and hard turns. I just kind of follow it on the pattern with my fingers. It is out of the way of my rotary cutter. If my rotary cutter hits my fingers, it would just hit my long nails. This has a slight curve right there, but it's fine. And I just changed my blade, so it's a nice sharp blade. I always like to put a fresh blade on before I start cutting out patterns. Again, you can just trace this out and cut it with scissors too. Okay, so there is my main piece. I do like to give my pieces a press with my heat before I add the interfacing, just to get it all flat and nice, and any shrinkage. I know some people like to do it before they cut it out. That's possible too. Whichever one you want to do. Winterberry Wallet by Blue Calla. Thanks, Brittany. All right, so this for the slip pocket. Cut a mirror image to main body piece. Okay, so now I need to mirror it. So whenever something says mirror, all you're doing, so I cut my first one out like this, you just need to flip it over. You could also, if I would have read that before, you could also just fold your fabric right sides together and cut, and that would give you a mirror piece, but I wasn't paying attention because of course this is the first time cutting it out. So there you go. And these are just little glass pattern weights that I got off of Amazon. They are nothing fancy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're linked on the tools I use on my Amazon shop, if you're curious. Yeah, you just leave your temp at 310. That seems like a good temp too. Yeah, a smaller rotary cutter is good for cutting out curves. You are right. I don't actually own a smaller one. I just have my 45 and my 60 millimeter. I keep meaning to buy a smaller one, and I just haven't gotten around to it. But yes, you are right. A smaller rotary cutter would be awesome for these curves. Okay, so there's my mirror image right there. And I'm just going to give these a press real quick as I go. And then all of the interfacing on this wallet is done out of your seam allowances, and she has it marked on the pattern pieces, so that should be easy. All right, ooh, this is gonna be pretty. Here, I'll show you up close. This is what the fabric looks like. Isn't that pretty? Nice and springy. Not the weather we're having right now. Okay. So my slip pocket for slip pocket lining cut line. Oh, I did this wrong. That's odd, but I think this is how it's done. It says above the slip pocket lining cut line. So it would be this piece. Let me double check. Did you get that cool rotary? Yeah, I did, and I just haven't gotten used to using it, Brittany. I should use it more, and I'm just back to my old ways every time. I don't know. Main body. Oh, I was supposed to cut it out. Mirror the top piece. Sorry, guys. I'm double checking here. Yep. How many pieces? 1. Okay. So all I'm supposed to do is I want to cut this piece above this slip line right there. So you just want the top half of this pattern piece. Hopefully I'm doing that right. So I just got that top piece. There we go. That makes sense. All right. Hi, Mary. Yeah, super cold here in Colorado, huh? Okay. Sue, hello. Thank you so much. Hi, Jennifer. All right, this is hard to, I'm not used to cutting and videoing at the same time. Sorry, guys, this may take me a minute. All right, I've got that one out. Okay, so I have my main body, my slip pocket back panel, slip pocket lining. Is that the same thing? Yep. Main body, exterior, zipper facing. 8.5. I could probably use this that I made a mistake on. Oh, it's perfect. Okay. I tried to just cut each, so like all of my exterior pieces out first, and then I go to my lining, and then I do my interfacing. That's kind of my system. Everybody is different. Everybody's different. Okay, that's all I need for my exterior. Is that all I need for my exterior? What about slip pocket? Cut the instructions on the pattern piece. I think hopefully that's it from this. I don't know, guys. Oh, Margaret, you're sweet. Brittany, I totally get distracted too. Did you get those metal trims for the Fallon bag? Kalisha, they are on their way. They are in the mail and on their way. I'm getting the metal trim for the Fallon or Fallen, I'm not sure how you say that, bag by Kaya Papaya. I'm going to be carrying those in my store. I'm super excited. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Mandy. All right, I may be cutting this out wrong. I may be cutting it out right. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna put that one away. Oh, see, here is more exterior. I thought there was more exterior. The slip pocket back panel. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, there's gotta be more to it. Here we go. Just one of those. Hi, Marley Mae. Hi, baby. What you doing? She's like, why aren't you playing with me, Mommy? Oh, thank you, Margaret. I love the new tags. They turned out so good, huh? Mike, the puppy, is doing fine. She's right here. Hi, baby. What you doing? Here. She just got out from the snow. She says, hi, guys. What do you think? You're going to go lay down? She wants me to play with her. All right. All right, there we go. So she does suggest on all of these pattern pieces to cut 2 copies because she has the interfacing marked on all of these, so you can easily cut out your interfacing with it. So you can totally choose to do that too. I think my interfacing is thin enough. I can see through it and I just trace it and then cut it, because your interfacing doesn't really have to be exact. And I have a spray bottle by my heat press for when I have really big wrinkles and the heat press doesn't get them out right away. Spray bottle helps. Okay. Oh, Margaret, yeah, that's smart. All right, I think that is all of my exterior fabric, yeah? Yes, okay. Now I can put this one away. Here we go. We'll see if I sew this up first time around recording or get practice. I'm not sure which I'll do yet. Sunny and 70. Oh, Christine, you are in my area on your vacation. Oh, yay. I love Newport. It is one of my favorite places for vacation when I am sick of the snow. Oh, you just placed an order with Heartwood and Hyde. You will love her stuff. You will be so happy with it. You will. Okay. One cut for slip pocket lining. I think I'm supposed to do a mirrored one of the whole thing, but maybe not. I guess I'll find out when I go to put the whole thing together. All right, so sometimes when something has just a measurement on it, instead of using the pattern piece, I just cut it out with my ruler. It's sometimes easier. What's in my spray bottle? It's just water. Nothing fancy, just water. All right, so that's my main lining piece done. Just one of those. I know, Charlie, my least favorite part is cutting as well. I agree. It's not the fun part of sewing. But I feel so good after I get like a ton cut out at once. I'm like, yes, it's the best, right? How many of these? 2? Whoever has a heat press, do you like them? Mary, if you don't have a heat press, even just an old steam press, like a Singer steam press, you are missing out. It totally makes a difference. I need to up this. It makes a huge difference in how your pieces are put together. Lori, you're destroying a room. Oh no. Time for a remodel, huh? Could you use Best Press in the spray bottle, or is water better? I'm not familiar enough with Best Press. I don't know. I don't think you need it because your heat is so high. I think water does great. I don't think you need anything more than that. I've never used anything more than that. So, yeah. Hi, Cindy. All right, what have I cut out? My exterior zipper pocket lining and my main lining. My main lining, then my zipper, main, exterior zipper pocket lining, okay. And then I need my main zipper pocket lining. I would just use water if you're using a heat press. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do, in my opinion. Oh gosh, I'm freezing, Nicole. It's snowing right now here. It is snowing. See, I'm just as slow as everybody else on cutting out patterns. Do you label the pieces you cut? No, I don't. But after I cut and I start to interface my pieces, like as I'm interfacing, I'll sometimes clip my pattern pieces to the finished pieces and have them like that. So when I go to sew, I know what is what. So I do that. All right. I did have a good vacation. Thank you, Linda. Besides my sweet son breaking his arm, it was great. Mike, yes, I am. Well, I'm in Parker, but yes, suburb of Denver. Okay, got that. Card slots. All right, there's lots of card slots. There's 2 and there. Okay. I did this. I did this. We're almost done cutting this whole thing out. Best Press is fantastic for getting the fold wrinkles out and gives a bit of body to the fabric. For the heat press, water is best. There you go. Thank you, Carol. Mike, yes. Breaking the arm is definitely a memory of that now. Okay. Nicole, what am I cutting out? I'm cutting out the Winterberry wallet. I'm gonna just press this just a little bit because it's wrinkled and it's gonna be just long enough for my card slot. So I'm just gonna give it a little press before I cut it to make it easier and more accurate for this. Lori, cutting and interfacing is the hardest and longest part of sewing projects. For real. I would love, my dream is to hire somebody to just do this for me. My life would be so much easier if I could have somebody do this for me. I could do so much with my time. This takes up so much time. What cutting mat is this? This is just, is this a Fiskars? I don't know. It's my favorite. It's a Fiskars cutting mat. Nothing fancy. All right, so I want, actually, yeah, I'll just do it this way. And then I need this. And do it about there. And about there. All right. I'm doing the right size, right? Let me double check. Yes. Oh, Kalisha, that well video is crazy, isn't it? It was the most incredible part of the whole vacation. Nicole, I don't know. It's like, it's been out for a few months. It's not totally brand new. I want to say it's been out for 4 or 5 months, maybe. Yeah, I'd like to cut 3 to 4 bags today if I can. I've got this one and I've got, what else do I have? The Bianca by Clutch Couture. That seemed to be one that everybody really wanted. And then, I don't remember the third one I have. What was my third one? I don't remember. Yeah, Monday and Tuesdays are totally my cutting and interfacing days too. I get orders out in the morning and then I cut and interface all day. Who is it by? It's by Blue Collar. What happened to my other heat press? My other heat press is still here. I still have it. I just wanted something bigger and better. So I got this one, and to be honest, they're both fabulous. And in all honesty, you don't need bigger and better. My little, garage sale heat press worked fabulous as well. So, yeah, in my opinion. Yeah, I think I linked this heat press on my Amazon shop as well, if I am not mistaken. This fabric was wrinkly. I found it in the back of my closet. Do pattern designers ever say that you can't make a video using their patterns? Yes, they do. I learned the hard way when I first started. So it's always nice. I mean, legally, you don't need their permission, but it's always nice to have the designer's permission, because a lot of designers nowadays put out their own videos on their patterns, and I don't want to step on any toes. And yeah, it's just always good to keep a good relationship between the two. So I always like to have permission. Yes, it's 15 by 15. Yeah, you should totally take it out of the box. It's pretty fabulous. What I like about it is that I could now do sublimation on it for t-shirts and stuff, which has been kind of fun. I couldn't do that with my other one, but I can do it with this one. So that's fun. Okay, I think I'm almost done cutting out. Got my card slots. Slip pocket lining. I'm not sure. You must cut these pieces so they are the mirror image of your main body pieces. I'm not sure. Main body, one. Main body. And it only says one, so I think I'm okay. I think I cut that already. I'm kind of confused on that part, but it'll probably make sense once I start putting it all together. And now I need to pick out my accent. I didn't actually pick out an accent vinyl for this yet. Ooh, what am I gonna use? Let's see. What looks good with this? Maybe, is that too much brown? Too much brown. I need like this green color probably. Let's see, sorry. I should have done this beforehand. Ooh, perfect. That right there, look at this. That's so pretty. It matches this little mauve color. That's what I'll use. Thank you, Brittany. You're awesome. Hi, Jamelia, maybe? Is that how you say it? We're making the Winterberry wallet. Mandy, I make a mess too. This whole room is trashed by the time I'm done cutting everything out. It's totally trashed. Okay, so I just need a couple pieces for everything here. I got my slip pocket tab, my snap tab, and my zipper, right? Slip pocket tab, curved band, yep, okay. Not a lot of pieces for your vinyl, which is awesome, so you can kind of use some scrap. Is that Art Gallery fabric? Yeah, I believe. Which one? This one is Moda. This is Moda Fabrics, and then I believe, did I say this one was Art Gallery? This is called Bookish, and yes, it's Art Gallery. I absolutely love it. It's one of my newer ones that I got. Okay, so I'm gonna try and use, I always try and, when I cut my vinyl out, I try to cut down one side because it's nice to have a nice big long section left in case you need a crossbody strap or handles for anything. That's how, instead of cutting across like that and going down, I cut along this side. That's just the way I do it. Like I said, I don't think there's any right or wrong way. Oh gosh, yes, no, I have to clean up after every time I'm done cutting and interfacing. That's just how it goes. All right, and I need 2 of these. Hi from Germany. I like the designers making their own videos, but I don't like, yeah. Oh, I think it's great when the designers make videos for their patterns. I think it's fabulous. But the one thing about bag making and sewing is that there's so many different ways to do one thing that sometimes it's nice to see people's different takes on it, which is why I do this. I think it's kind of helpful. Because not everybody is the same. All right, so I've got 2 of those. And then I've got 2 of these. Cynthia, you cut out just like me. Fabulous. That's funny. Like I said, the way I cut out is not what you have to do. This is just how I function and how I get my stuff done. Okay. There's one. You know, I wonder if that needs to be more smooth. Is it sewed in? Oh yeah, it's sewed in. That's okay. If I had to have a really finished edge on this vinyl, I would probably use scissors instead of my rotary cutter because I can get a more accurate cut with that, but it looks like these are going to be sewn in, so it's fine. Jackie, what breed is Marley May? She's a Schweenie. It's a mix of a Shih Tzu and a Dachshund. She is seriously the best. I love her so much. Best dog ever. My kids were joking that the only reason I wanted to come home from vacation was because I missed Marley May. They were totally right. It's the only reason I wanted to come home. Okay, so 2 exterior zipper bands. Yes, it is freezing here. Yeah, I've got my big, it's not a jumper, it's just a big hoodie, a big sweatshirt. I'm freezing. The heat press behind me feels super nice, actually. Hi, Sewing with Karen. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up on comments here. I went to your site to find brown thread for my industrial machine, but I don't know what matches a brown sugar, brown fabric. Any suggestions on what thread I should get from you? I'm not sure which type of brown you're looking for. I would suggest the mocha latte. If you're saying it's like brown sugar, I would go with the mocha latte. And I believe I have that still in stock. I use that one quite a bit. Mike, yes, cutting bags is so much quicker than quilts. One of the reasons why I love cutting bags. Quilts take forever. I love them so much, but man, they're a lot of work. Almost done, and then we'll interface all these pieces, and then I'll cut my bag number 2 out. How about that? I think you go in depth with the patterns and show the actual sewing. Not everyone does that, even the designer. Oh, thanks, Becky. Oh, thank you, my nail color. It's very bright, isn't it? I went super bright this time around. I thought, why not? Only 4 of these. And then we're done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all of these pattern pieces out. Wait, 4, yeah. On the interfacing line, just to make it go quicker to cut out all my interfacing, and then next time I make the pattern, I'll cut them out, or I'll print them out again for the exterior or the regular pattern pieces, and then I'll have both things printed out. I think I'll do that. One more. Hi, Rita. Hi, Julie. I'm doing the Winterberry Wallet by Blue Collar. How long have you been making bags? I started sewing regular, just cotton, cute little totes maybe more than 10 years ago now for craft fairs. And then I just caught the bag bug and did it off and on. I didn't really get into it until maybe, I don't know, 3 or so years ago. I really got into it hardcore and started doing it all the time. And that's when I started everything. Okay, so I've got 4 of those little pieces. And I think that's it for all of my pattern pieces. Curved band, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, use slip pocket tab. Which one was that? Slip pocket tab. See cutting chart. Use inside dash line if using cork or vinyl. Okay. So I think we do just sew these right together. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. Stacy, I need to use it more. I just haven't gotten used to it yet. And I just always reach for my good old handy dandy one. Bonnie, I know, I just want to get to sewing right away too. I don't like the cutting and prepping of anything. Okay, since I'm using vinyl, I was supposed to cut this out a little bit more here, because I'm guessing you sew the raw edges together. So I will fix that real quick. So I will use my scissors then, because I want to get a pretty accurate cut line. And I will mark this on the back. I watched you make the ladies architect wallet. You went and printed out the pattern, and then you got sick. Oh no, you got sick. Shoot. That one's a super fun, quick sew. You can probably sit down and get that done in a day easily. Easily. When I started making bags in 2003, it was a tote bag that I still use. I've made a ton of them. You've been a sewer since the 60s. Sue, you were not that old, trust me. You were just fine. My mom taught me how to sew when I was a teenager. And I thought it was kind of lame, but enjoyed it. Like, I didn't want to admit it. I really did enjoy it. And then when I started having babies, I wanted to sew them blankets. And kind of really got back into it, made them clothes, all that kind of good stuff. I loved it. Still do. I was gonna answer something else. Oh, we on our road trip that we went on, we used one of the first, I don't know if it was one of the first, but just this simple tote bag that I kind of created myself, no pattern, out of these jelly rolls of fabric. And to this day, it is still our bag in the car for all the food. And it's a nice, cute little tote. And I'm like, I made that a long time ago, and it's still very functionable. It's kind of fun. Okay, so I've cut those out. That's better. I'll do the other snap tabs later. That's gonna take a lot of time. All right, so now we get to interface. Yay, how long have we been on here? 45 minutes? I figured it would take me an hour. Age is just a number. Yep, true. How many kids do I have? I have 6. I'm so glad. Been sewing since the early 70s. That's so awesome. Wanted a sewing machine for graduation. That's great. My mom bought my sister and I matching sewing machines when we started having kids. It's the best present ever. I still have it. It's just a little baby lock and it's one of my favorites. All right, so now I'm going to, I don't know, should I do this? Maybe I'll just trace it. All right, here's my woven interfacing. There is no rhyme or reason to this. I do have this directional one, so I want to make sure I'm cutting it the right way. So I want it like that, and I want it like this. Okay. Does your sister also sew? Yes, Susan does sew. She could be really good if she had time to sit down and do it more, but she's just a busy little music person. So she doesn't do it as much. I think that's awesome. I've taught Charlotte how to do some basic things, and she absolutely loves it. I just don't have the patience or the time right now to do more with her, but I will when she starts asking again. She absolutely loves it. So like I said, you can always just trace it out if you don't want to cut out your pattern piece. I was going to, but then it's got some other markings on it that I'm going to need, so I just traced it. Because you want this all out of your seam allowances for the most part, because you don't want your wallet to be thick in the seams. That's a mistake a lot of people make. You want your wallet to be nice and thin in those seams, and it'll lay better. I suppose I could have used my rotary cutter on that, but I just used my scissors. I'm like shaking from my coffee now. I need food. Oh man. Oh, Karen, thank you. I'm just cold and I haven't washed my hair today. So there you go. So this is what we get. All right. Just gonna put this on here. Center that up. Looks good. All right. What scissors do I use? I have so many different scissors. I mean, these are just a pair that I got from Joann's. They're nothing fancy. I have so many fabric scissors. I don't know if one brand is better than the other, really. Oh, I think I need to turn up my heat though for this. Okay. Oh, my Teflon sheet's coming off. I'll just take it off for now. I don't need it on there. Okay. So I just put on my interfacing out of my seam allowances on that piece. And I think mostly everything is out of your seam allowances for this pattern. Okay. Sorry, next one. So all the main lining, this is just on there. So I don't have to cut anything out of the seam allowance on this. That is nice and easy. Some Kai's, I have yet to buy a pair of Kai scissors, and I've heard they're fabulous. So I will try some someday. I am using currently, this is, I'll show you. It is Geeky Fuse. from Wizardry and Stitchery, and it's probably my favorite that I have found so far. I use it on most of my stuff. I know there's so many different interfacings that have come out, and I think there are a lot of fabulous ones out there. This has just been my favorite one that I have tried so far. I feel like it wrinkles the least when it's, you know, like manhandled after pulling everything through a bag. So it's my favorite so far. All right, so what about this piece? Fusible, I think I can just use that right on there. Do you recommend any particular heat press? I was saying before, my cheap little heat press that I got at a garage sale, it's just a Singer steam press or whatever. I absolutely loved it. So I would say look for deals on like Facebook Marketplace or something like that. It doesn't need to be anything fancy at all. I do love the heat press I have. It has worked out nicely. And I am liking it just fine. But my little Singer was nice as well. This one can just press bigger amounts of space at a time, which is why I kind of like it better. And the temperature settings on it, on this heat press, are a little easier to control. What's the difference between their poly and cotton? The poly or the cotton feels more like cotton, and the poly is a little bit more slick, if that makes sense. They both, to me, I don't really prefer one over the other. I feel like they do the same job. They're both great. I've used them both. I haven't used their heavier interfacings because I do love Decaville Light and Decaville Heavy. That's my go-to for my heavier stuff. So I haven't really tried their other stuff yet. Yeah, the Singer's great. Small but mighty. Totally, Brittany. I think I'm out. All right. Sorry. Let's see. What else have we got here? I'm just trying to see what I need to keep out of my seam allowances. This one. So again, I just slip this under here and trace it. It's super see-through and easy to see. And it doesn't need to be crazy accurate. Do you have trouble figuring out temperature on your new heat press? Lori, I did play with it for a little bit to see what worked best. But now I kind of have a good idea. If I know I'm doing a lot of Decaville, if I know I'm interfacing a lot of vinyl and Decaville, I do turn it down quite a bit. But for this, I leave it at a hot temp and it works great. But I would suggest just playing around with it. All right, this one. Okay. They got them back in stock and been wanting to try, but I've never done Decaville. I'm wondering if their firm was an equivalent. I think it is. Again, I've never tried it. So, but I'm wondering if you email them and ask, they would probably answer that question as well, unless somebody else on here has tried their. Brittany, have you tried Wizardry and Stitchery's like heavier interfacing? Because I think Brittany's used theirs too. All right, so these, yeah, I can do straight on. All right. Then I got my pocket pieces, which I think I can just go like this and like this. Again, guys, I'm not a professional when it comes to cutting out patterns. There might be an easier, quicker way to do it, but this is just my system. Yeah, I think Brittany's right. I think it is close to the Decaville. Yep. All right. Just bought Decaville like from Waywack. Yep, that's pretty awesome. Hi, sister. My sister's on here. How is bucket drumming? My sister teaches kids how to bucket drum. It's really cool. Just trimming off the extra interfacing because it's not always perfect. And I hate that when it hangs off. So just trimming that off there. It was fun. Awesome. All right. I think this is my last piece for my lining and cotton pieces, and then I need to just do my Decaville. And then I think we're all interfaced. That wasn't horrible. It took me, what, an hour, and it's the first time I've cut it out. So that's pretty quick. I'm guessing it sews up pretty quickly too. Oh wait, I have my card slots still too. I need to do my card slots real quick. All right. There we go. And I'm guessing for the card slots, we keep the interfacing out of our seam allowances. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I cut the interfacing size for my card slots instead of the fabric size. Awesome. All right. So I need to recut that out. See? Happens. You would love NYC bucket drumming. Oh, I bet she would. I keep saying we need to do a girls trip to New York. She would absolutely. That's exactly what she teaches, Margaret. All right. I've got to recut my card slots. That stinks. Luckily, I have enough fabric. Does your heat press work well for fleece? Yep. Just make sure you have Teflon and you interface the fleece side down. You don't want the fleece towards the heat press. And Teflon sheet and spray it a little bit. Sometimes a little bit of water helps that fleece stick. Those are my 2 suggestions for fleece. All right, I'm just gonna cut out my card slot interfacing real quick since I know what that is, since that's what I cut out already by mistake. All right, here we go. It's okay. I'll just cut it out while I've got all this out. I have noticed, like on the edge of these interfacings, that if you fuse that to your piece, it kind of like pulls it in a little bit. So I always cut off the very edge of my interfacing. I don't usually want that on my piece. That's just been my experience. We have the Bucket Boys in Chicago. They, oh, missed it. They play in the middle of the street and beg for money. Yep. Susan could join them. They would be like, what the heck? Right, Susan? I would love to go see that. That'd be so fun. Happy Monday, Lisa. And right there. Okay. It's all good, guys. It's all good. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Sorry. I don't know why that happened. Don't you hate it when work cuts into these lives? So sorry. This is my work. Yeah, drop my mic. I'm done. I'm back though, right? I was a little bit weary. My internet's been not, I was trying to fill orders earlier today and it wasn't letting me. So I'm happy it's working. Okay, sorry. I'm a little distracted right now because I messed up. Alright, I'm just going to recut this little side real quick. Hi Paula, we're doing the Winterberry wallet from Blue Collar. If we can cut the right measurements out, that would be great. Is it back? Is the sound okay? Hopefully you guys can hear me. There we go. All right, let me fuse this real quick. We want this centered. Here we go. Okay, good. Yay. What is my favorite wallet? Oh, geez. I have so many wallets I've sewn. I don't know if I have a particular favorite. The one I use right now is the Purse Pal from Lynn's Handmade, that's my favorite that I'm using right now because I don't like to carry a lot. Before that, I was doing the Maryland, again, a Lynn's Handmade pattern. Love the Maryland wallet. That's another one of my favorites. Everybody says the Necessary Clutch wallet, and that one's cute too, but it's a little too big and bulky for my taste. Like, I like a smaller wallet. So, yeah. To each their own, right? Yeah. The Necessary Clutch wallet is awesome too. It's just too big for what I carry around, really. I now have both card slots at the right size. I'm glad I caught that before I started putting this wallet together. That would have been sad. It's got quite a few wrinkles on it. Yay, Paula, you tried your first bag. How'd it go? Bonnie just bought another pattern. You can never have enough patterns. You really can't. You wish there were more mail wallets. Yeah, there's not a lot of mail wallets. I really like the men's Architect, but it's just a little too big. I think if you took maybe an inch off of it, it would be perfect because it doesn't really fit in a back pocket, I have learned. So, I don't know. All right, so all that's left on this is the Decaville Light, I think that it calls for. Then I'm done. The Clarendon Crossbody wallet, that one's awesome. That's a good one. Have you made the mini NCW? Yes, I have. And I think my daughter took it. The one that I did have. I have a video for the mini one too. It's a good one. It's a good little wallet. Okay, so there are my card slots. All done. Now I need to figure out my Decaville Light. I have a bunch of scraps over here I'm thinking I can use for my Decaville. Here we go. Susan, I'm just not used to it yet. The cutter we got at the show, I just keep going back to my tried and true cutter. I need to use it more though. All right, let's make sure I'm cutting this out right. So I want it this way and I want this up. Okay. Like that. Maybe like that. Huh. People are using Heartwood and Hide, but there's a waiting list. Yeah, Diane, she has had so much awesome, amazing business, but she's only one person in one machine. So there is a waiting list for her tags, but they are worth the wait. And she is so like friendly and sweet and fabulous to work with. So sorry, I'm just tracing. Like I said, I can just see through this pattern piece, so I'm not going to cut it. All right, so now I'm gonna just fuse this on. Oh no, Angela, I'm glad you made it home. Oh, to catch COVID, shoot. Yes, Cynthia, totally worth the wait. Cheryl, thank you. This is my cutter that everybody's talking about. It's like a ergonomic. It's supposed to help with the way your hand goes, and it's supposed to help with, especially with my arthritis. But I just haven't been able to maneuver as easily as I have my old one. I think I just need more practice with it. So I'll get there. All right, just fusing my Decaville on here. And then we'll see what else we needed. Slip, pocket, back panel, this one. All right, so there's my Decaville. And then I need this one. All right, so let's do this one next. Trying to find the right spot where I can use the most of this Decaville. Oh, right here. This is what we're doing. Here it is. Yeah, it's a great cutter and I like it. I just need to use it more. I just always reach for my familiar one. I know my admin and friend Leslie and I bought our cutters at the same time, and she uses hers all the time and she absolutely loves it. So I bet they'll be at the So Magical Expo again this year, would be my guess. Because they sold those really cool sewing tables that like had hydraulics on it and raised up. They were really cool. I'm doing the Winterberry wallet from Blue Collar. All right, I think I'm about there. What else? That, and the snap tabs. And then I'll need firm body and the slip pocket. All right. But you only use this Decaville if you're doing fabric for the snap tab, so I don't need that. So all I need now is main body firm interfacing, and that's it. Oh, and then slip pocket tab. So now I just need to get out some heavy stuff. Bonnie, yes, it's this one. It's really cool. I like it. Just need to use it more. You know, you get stuck in your ways and you're just used to certain things. That's me. I get stuck in my ways. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna measure this one, and I think I'm done. No worry, Brittany. You're good. I also, my favorite rulers are the ones, I don't know which of them sells it anymore. It used to be Seems So Awesome. They have since split into two separate ones, and I'm not sure which one. See, I'll use this. I'll show you guys. I'm not sure which one sells these rulers anymore, but they're fabulous rulers. I mean, it cuts really nice and you don't have to press very hard. Like I said, I'm just stuck in my ways, guys. Okay, there's one, and I need one more. Snacks are important, for sure. I'm gonna go get a snack after this. All right, what was it again? All right. Right there. Ooh, see, this is super easy to use. I should use this freaking cutter more. You guys are gonna make me use it, huh? All right. All right, I think that's it. That's it. That's all I got to cut out. That's my wallet, guys. All right, next I'm gonna sew it up. I might record it. I might not. I'm not sure. All right. Diane, I did have a fabulous vacation. Yes. Nicole, I was reading your mind. Yeah, I should use this cutter more. It is really easy and nice to use. Maybe I will cut out the next bag I'm doing. So I'm cutting out the Bianca from Clutch Couture, and what else am I doing? I don't even remember. Oh, I'm doing the Kaylee crossbody from KM Designs pattern. I've been wanting to do this one for ever, and I finally cut all the pattern pieces out, so I need to pick out stuff for that. I'm excited. All right, maybe I will record my first go around with this wallet. I'll let you know. I'm not gonna go live though. I got this at So Magical Expo from Martelli. I'm not sure what their online is. Brittany, do you know what their online website is? It's pretty awesome. I need to use it more. Yes, they do have fractions. These rulers have fractions on them. I don't know how well I can show this to you. They have all the fractions up here. I mean, and they have a non-stick surface on this side, which is super awesome. So your ruler's not sliding all over the place. These are my two go-to rulers for cutting everything out. I absolutely love them. All right, I'm going to cut out another bag, but I'm not gonna do it on here. Thank you all for joining. Brittany is finding the link for this. If she doesn't find it before we end, I will try and post it in. Oh, there it is. Martelli Notions, right? Martelli Notions. There's the link. Go check it out. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys. Stay warm. And I will sew this wallet up. I'll probably record it and post it in a couple days. Yay. All right, we'll talk to you all later. Bye, guys.